Hello, this is Spidey 1958 and welcome to my Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, the release version, episode 21. Well, we cleared the Grey Garrison and get our first mythic hero abilities. So let's go ahead and do those for our normal party members here quick and then continue on the cutscenes. So first and most important is, of course, our leader, me. So far, Angel, Azta, Demon, and Trickster are what open to me because of the choice I made with the stone, and that I no longer could do Aryan. So, which is fine. I'm planning doing an Azta. So let's go ahead and do next. So you could do Bit of Fun. Close to the Abyss, that's for demons. Close to Heaven. Dance Macabre, that's Force Reality, which is Law. Instant of Freedom. So it's between, I like the Healing. But my character design is more along the freedom. So I think we will go with the Instrument of Freedom. And then we get to choose one mythic ability. And I think for my main character, I'm going to take Mythical Beast. My companion is just as mythic as me. Gains a bonus to its strength and dexterity and constitution equal to half my mythic rank plus 1. I don't know if they round up and down. Hopefully they round up, because that would mean they actually have plus 2 for their first, and they would all be one better. But the other thing is they now ignore all damage reduction. So we definitely want that one because our main damager is our actual bear. So let's go ahead and do next. And complete. Okay, next for our Airless Paladin. So they only get their mythic ability. I'm torn between two here. One is the Leading Strike, which if you hit a target melee, you leave a mark on it. An ally attacking the mark does an additional divine equal to 1d6 per mythic rank to the target, consuming the mark. Or Unrelenting Assault. Every time you make at least one melee attack, you gain a stacking of plus 2 bonus to damage rolls with melee weapons up to a maximum of plus 10. This lasts until the end of the combat. So she'd keep hitting harder and harder and harder. I think we'll do this one. We'll do Unrelenting Assault. Complete. Okay, now for our fearless spirit person. Is there a spirit one? Oh, we could do second spirit, which would give us a second spirit. Touch of the grave, flame, frost, life. Yep, we're going to go with life and take a second spirit for her. Complete. Okay, for our fearless rogue. We can always take abundant casting, but he doesn't actually throw his spells that often. Once per round, when your melee attack misses the target, you deal 2d6 plus 1d6 per 2 mythic ranked sonic damage to all enemies in 10-foot radius. That could be interesting. Once per round. Let's go ahead and give him the thundering blows. Probably not ideal, but I like it as an idea. Okay. You. I very seldom use this key, and there's some really good ones here. I'm leaning towards Cleaving Shot. The other ones we could do Distracting Shot. Which isn't that good at low levels. Let's go with Cleaving Shot. And last but not least, we are going to go with him, and we're going to take, where is it? I forget what it's called. Boundless Healing. The main advantage of this is his healing spells have a range, which is really great. And he's no longer limited, so it doesn't make a difference at 5th level because the limit on Cure Light is +5. But he can go to +6, +7. But it's the range more why I'm taking it. It gives him a reach effect. Though there is another choice we could have if he has it. Is it emergency help? Teleport to a user Your first healing spell ability is powered and maximized. Now let's go with boundless healing for now. Okay. So that's complete.
Focus on the goal.
Open your heart to me.
So you now have twice per day you can burst. Okay, which we have up here. I think she also learned some spells, didn't she? Let's see. Unbreakable Heart, I think that's new. Restoration Lesser, that is definitely new. And Neutralize Poison. So we've definitely made her more of a healer. His spells didn't really change. So I think we're good there. Okay. Let us exit the area and probably start a cutscene. Oh, our inventory weight's too great, of course. So let's drop some stuff. Well, definitely we're going to drop those. We have to drop 300 pounds. We'll drop those. Dook. Okay, that should have been enough. These are just normal long swords, right? These are masterwork. We'll take the masterworks. Hopefully that doesn't put us over. Nope, it does not. And then we'll leave all this armor.
Make way. Warrior Queen coming through with a round for the heroes. Whoa, the heart is packed. And you considered nixing this little shindig, Beth?
I did consider it, and I am still considering it. It hasn't even been a week since the last demon was booted out of Canabras, and we really should be in a period of mourning for all the city's fallen. But the people deserve to celebrate, and she deserves to be honored for saving the city and possibly all of Mendev.
We did it together.
But someone did more than the rest of us. Don't deny your achievements. There will always be plenty of miserable folk only too happy to tear you down.
According to the Watch reports, there has been no demon activity whatsoever outside Canabras. I get the feeling the fiends are as shocked by what happened as we are. What happened in the garrison, what you did, it was a miracle. I truly believe that the gods remembered us and decided to intervene.
Beth, come on, you agreed. No serious business today.
All right, I'm done. No more. Who would have thought we'd be celebrating a successful attack on the Grey Garrison, our own fortress, and that we'd blow the roof off the place?
It's simply unforgivable.
While we're on the topic of the roof, there's already a rumor going around that you have been blessed by Iomade herself. And it was her power granted to you that destroyed the garrison's walls and roof. And it turns out the people want a little piece of that blessing for themselves. The townsfolk are gathering chunks of the garrison's rubble as souvenirs and talismans. And I'm sure they'll hit the black market soon enough. Oh, yeah. Here, read on this for me. For good luck.
We need all the luck we can get.
Nice. I'll put it on display at home. Or maybe I'll make a hole in it and wear it as a pendant.
Nevi! What are you on about now?
What do you mean? Do you see many people at this table who've been personally blessed by Iomade herself?
Well, a couple perhaps. Iomade's blessings are not conveyed through stones, and as public officials, we really shouldn't.
I feel a little chastened after what you said about public officials. But I myself have acquired a few pieces of stone and also wish to ask our hero to breathe on them for good luck. So, what now? Are you going to toss me out of this fine establishment?
I don't think we'll toss the queen out.
Your Majesty.
Yes, it is I. I made the journey here to deduct the cost of repairing the garrison roof from your salary. We have not been introduced. Galfrey of Mendev.
It is an honor, Your Majesty.
And for me also. So, this is what she looks like. The one all Mendev is talking about. News of your deeds reached me even before my messengers could.
Your Majesty, we were just... I'll have them arrange.
Calm yourself, Commander. I deliberately came here without any fanfare because I did not wish to draw attention away from our honored heroine here. My personal guard and the force I brought with me are standing watch outside the city. I ordered all of your sentries to stand down. They also deserve a break. Every person who tirelessly fought to save Canabras will enjoy themselves today. And my reinforcements will ensure peace and order.
Will you join our celebration, Your Majesty?
Please, don't Your Majesty me. We are in a tavern, not my court in Nerosian. Address me as you would any comrade in arms. Concerning the celebration, as you can see, I already invited myself. I couldn't pass up the chance to meet the new heroine all the Crusaders are talking about. And soon, not just Crusaders.
We all need to get some rest.
Because grand new deeds lie ahead, yes?
Your Majesty, my dear cousin.
Count, I admit I was surprised to learn that you valiantly joined the ranks of the city's defenders. Pleasantly surprised.
I live to please you, my queen. My first thought when Daskari cruelly robbed us of noble Terendelev and half of Canabras' crusaders in one fell swoop was of you, my queen, and of how these events would weigh heavily on you. No one could have foreseen the demon attack, and we have so successfully held the defense here for 4 heroic crusades.
I'm going to drown him in the nearest well this very night.
I think there's a lot of people that would agree with that.
I value your dedication and your eloquence. I hope you will continue to aid our soldiers.
Not a chance. You know that I am not made for the front lines. Excellent bash, but alas, I really must go. Important matters to be getting on with. A new shipment of wine from Kionin and 3 beautiful creatures of the same provenance. But I will most assuredly come to say my farewells before your army departs on its campaign, which, wherever it may lead you, will undoubtedly be crowned with victory.
I shall hold you to that, Count. And now, allow me to devote some time to the heroine of the evening. I did not come here solely to give you this chance to celebrate, but all serious discussions and official announcements can wait until tomorrow. I have big, big plans for all of you. Especially for you. But I want to keep you in suspense for a little while longer, so I shan't say another word. Let us mark this victory. My first toast is to you, the hero of Canabris. Now, what are we drinking?
The fires of Canabris have died down. Now the army's path leads to the walls of Dresden, a fallen citadel that the Crusaders have been trying in vain to reclaim for 70 years. The new piece on the board might give their efforts some added momentum.
Queen is coming, the Queen!
Rise, warriors. Today is a day of sorrow and pride. Sorrow because we weep for our brothers and sisters who perished in Canabris. Pride because despite demonic treachery, our heroes repelled the attack and saved the city. I, Queen Golfrey of Mendev, declare this day the first day of the 5th Crusade. And I am glad to introduce the one who will lead the attack on the forces of the Abyss. The hero of Canabris, Knight Commander of the 5th Crusade. Your leader from now unto victory or death. And now it's time to rest. Everyone is dismissed. There. The troop review is finished. I'll give you some time to look around the camp, and then I shall expect your presence at headquarters.
Commander, please allow me to join you while you inspect our encampment. Let's talk to the storyteller. Allow me to congratulate you on your victory and on acquiring mythical powers capable of casting down the strongest of demons. Please examine the items I'm carrying. Perhaps one of them could tell us a story. I still have the stone knife. I still need to find more magical essence. Tell me about its previous owner. Hunger, my many legs bring me into the... Yeah, we've done this one. I don't think I see anything important new here. I am not surprised. A strange, peculiar-looking elf with unusual powers who comes from afar and calls himself a collector of stories. Such things usually spark some interest. I will answer your questions. I have no more questions. I'm not going to go into them in detail. He's not going to join the crusade. I've decided not to, I'm afraid. My path and path of the crusade lead in the same direction, but alas, they are not yet one and the same. After the demons are driven away from Canabris, the path into the world became open, if only temporary. I'm planning on using this opportunity to visit. It doesn't matter now. I hate to bore you with details of my venture, which may prove useless even for myself. However, I try to return to the Crusaders and aid them in their confrontation with the demons after I'm done. I hope to meet you again in this world rather than the next. I have to go. I wish you interesting adventures. I think I missed a couple items, but we'll have to do without. Okay. So let's start looting stuff. Just here to steal your gold. Never mind me. Okay.
As it should be. What a find.
Those who want to read this, I'll leave it on the screen here a little bit. It's basically a hate letter. Oh, and we're up a level too. Well, we should take care of that. So, I think this is an even level, so that may be quick and easy. Divine Hunter. Actually, we're gonna... The reason we're getting up in mobility is once we get good enough in the armor or something, there's a... If you're riding and you have mobility, you can basically use it to do some stuff. Let's go ahead and do Spike Grove. And our friendly bear goes up a level. And we're going to continue to buff his athletics and his perception. So he's only getting +1 for mythical beasts. So until I get second level mythic, it's not going to make a huge difference. So that does make a difference because that took that to a 24. It only took that to a 17. I guess it did make a difference, even though it's only a +1. Okay. So we'll take her up a level first. she gets... Did she learn 3rd level spells? Yes. Great Imagination. We want her to learn Haste. And... Spiked Pit. And then for her mythic ability, we're going to take Abundant Casting. She's just a wizard. Her being able to cast more spells every day is just a huge thing. So then we're going to go to B, pick her out. Doop. Okay, that takes care of her. Raise her up a level. Doesn't say what it does. Oh. We'll go ahead and give her the healing too. I like that one. Then she gets 3rd level spells, one of which is going to be, well, she only gets 1, so we're going to take Cure Serious. I'm all about healing, I know. I probably overdo it. But I have lots of healers. Now we'll go ahead and do her Mythic, which I'm not sure what we want to do. So I can take a curse that will give no disadvantage. Moon of Fatigue. Let's do Pranked. Well, maybe there's another one here. Could give her Boundless Healing. Let's actually give her that one. She can basically choose an additional hex out of the list that she can use until she chooses another one. Okay. The other ones we just need to take up a level here quick. Oop. Arcana. Third level spells. prayer. Another one, Zen Archer. Boom, boom, boom. Barkskin, Southern Speed, or True Strike. Let's do True Strike. So combat mobility. Deflect arrows. Improve precise fronts. Let's do improve precise shot. Oh, yeah, that's what we'll do. And complete. Our little thief friend. Let's give him blur and mirror image. I think he's the other person who has to memorize spells, so let's go ahead. Give him blur. Okay, takes care of him. Spirit Hunter. Trickery. She gets one more. Let's give her Knowledge World. That just leaves us our friend the Paladin. That way she does, at least has less of a minus. So she can move dazed, diseased, shaken, sickened, staggered. Let's move diseased. And that probably means that now our horse goes up a level. The horse is actually, I leveled it up camera. So the horse is actually now 6th level. I forgot to mention that. Okay, everyone's leveled up, and again, it's a longer episode, but I wanted to get everyone leveled up. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment, and if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike is fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun gaming!